Hey there, folks. The E-Man here. I went out to eat with my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law. So wearing a more spiffier shirt than normal. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to turn into Phil or DSP or whatever. But speaking of Phil and DSP on his channel DSP Gaming, he did post something because someone was freezing his chats for a while. Supposedly he figured out who it was. He sent the stuff to YouTube, and supposedly he claims that the issue's been fixed. Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of weirded out by it because I don't know. It's like I don't know. I mean, maybe Phil could be fibbing about it. It could be a made-up thing that he did just to get notoriety or attention. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm sure eventually we'll learn that maybe this was kind of a setup or something. A lot of people feel like probably Phil has set this up. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Take everything that some people say with a grain of salt. Well, the guy was freezing his chats and thought that Phil just said, "Screw it, I don't care about it." So that was strange. You obviously do care about it, so why are you complaining about it? Yeah, I don't usually do drama or talk about it, but I just thought it was interesting to say that. So it's freezing his chats. He was able to get YouTube to do something, which is very unusual. Yeah, because usually YouTube doesn't really do anything because YouTube is usually very much run by AI. There's not really somebody watching what the computer is deciding to do. So yeah, Phil has always had issues. I mean, there's been people wanting to go after him and whatnot. But whatever. I mean, sometimes a lot of people are mad. They think, why do people give him money? I don't know. I don't give him money. I watch some of his streams. I will admit, some of them are kind of spiffy. Some of them are kind of boring. I just, particularly Dark Souls 2, where he's just kind of complaining, and I'm like, it's a Dark Souls game, but it's gonna have some annoyances. I mean, it's why a lot of times I played Dark Souls, but I got kind of bored of it because I just got tired of. Well, a lot of times we had to keep killing the same enemies again and again because they keep dying, and it's just like you got to really level up. And I guess Dark Souls 2 just wasn't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Dark Souls 2, so I don't know. Phil seemed to say that Dark Souls 2 has some problems. Maybe they tried to do some new stuff with Dark Souls 2, and it just didn't work out. Whatever. It's just crazy. I'm just complaining about a Dark Souls game being hard. It's like, good grief. Just complaining. It's like, why did you want to play this game then if you knew there was going to be issues with it? Yeah, I believe you can get most of the Dark Souls games on the PC. A lot of them have been remastered. I mean, I played Demon Souls. That's kind of a fun game. It's tough. I like the challenge. But I'm really not going to be sitting there whining about how it's so bad. I mean, I admit, sometimes when I'm doing gameplay, I do sometimes get mad, but I just get mad about basic stuff. Oh, Mega Man W. I've had a hell of a time with Mega Man W. Yeah, I mean, some of those stages are just like, whew, they're brutal. It's like you play for like 20 minutes. You're like in the middle of the level, you die, and then boom, you have to go all the way back. It was just a fight just to get to a checkpoint, and it's so frustrating. I'm like, oh, a checkpoint was there the whole freaking time. But don't worry, I did get through the part, so hopefully Mega Man W, I'm going to try to wrap that up. Wrap that up sometime this week. Yeah, I got a lot of the stuff already recorded. I just have to figure it out. It's like, yeah, that was just the first four boss places. The bosses aren't too tough, but it's like I defeated that virus, and I thought, oh yay, I'm done, and then I'm like, oh, not done yet. Yeah, I did get through the stage where it's like all of a sudden it flashes to different stages from different Mega Man games, and that's just crazy. Yeah, I've had other issues where I think I've had sound issues where my microphone cut out. So my talking cut out, but not the gameplay music. I think when I'm playing Mega Man W, I need to keep both sound things on all the time. So try to turn one on or off. I think it desyncs with the thing or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about Darkside Phil there, or DSP Gaming, a little bit about what he was talking about, his chat freezing. I guess he's kind of fixed that. So, I don't know if this is some elaborate scheme of his to get sympathy. I'm not really going to say that because it's like, whatever. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. There's no way to prove it, but, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get into full-on drama. I just wanted to say that in case people had not heard about that. Yeah, there's some loophole that some guy was supposedly using it to freeze Phil's chat. I guess it could be unfreezed if people were trying to spam the chat enough, they would unfreeze, but you had to have a certain number of subscribers on that. I don't really stream, so I don't really worry about it. Yeah, I mostly try to just do individual videos of the game. I just record it and then, I usually record a bunch of different videos. A lot of videos I don't even use because I'm like, I was just ranting too much in that video, so I wasn't really like talking about my full thing. But anyway, I'm kind of glad that Phil was able to figure it out, but he actually apologized, which is something he doesn't normally do. Apologize because he was too harsh to people on YouTube. Yeah, it was like a human being that time. And then he did finish Resident Evil Code Veronica. So yeah, I loved that game. I had that game on the Dreamcast. But that when you get that gun and you have to shoot her, that was annoying. I remember that part being really annoying, especially if you don't have enough health. Yeah, when you're battling Alexia, she does a lot of damage to you. Yeah, this is a lot of damage to you. And that game I forget how much backtracking there was in that game. But I really loved playing that game, even though it was kind of a weird game. We are getting a remake, thankfully, of Resident Evil Code Veronica, so yeah, I mean, I wonder what they're going to do. Hopefully something a little bit better than what we got. I mean, I like it. It was the first 132-bit Resident Evil game. Yeah, the first 132-bit Resident Evil game. So it was very unique when it came out, when I was playing it. Because game systems just weren't that powerful then. Because the PlayStation 2 had not come out yet. So the Dreamcast was kind of a very unique console. I think, unfortunately, a lot of stuff that happened with the Saturn then kind of like, Sega had a cancer that kind of started happening, and a lot of it started with the Saturn. Yeah, there were some people that refused to carry the Dreamcast because they were still very angry with Sega about the whole Sega Saturn fiasco. Where the Saturn just kind of, oop, it's out, and no one was prepared for it. And stores were very unhappy about it. Yeah, some refused to carry the Dreamcast. So yeah, the Dreamcast was an interesting console. Yeah, a lot of stores didn't want to carry it. Like maybe toy stores, I think. I don't know if Toys R Us wanted to carry it either. I think they did carry it, but yeah. Yeah, there's issues with that, but whatever. But yeah, Resident Evil Code Veronica was one of the, I think it was close to one of the last games on it, because it came out in like 2000. Yeah, and the Dreamcast didn't last very long after that. So, But yeah, just to summarize, this video was just talking about DSP gaming. I don't usually talk about drama, but I'll just talk about that because I felt like it's an interesting thing to talk about on YouTube. Yeah, whenever there's some weird thing on YouTube and someone's able to exploit it, it's something that should be talked about. Yeah, so I guess if anyone else has this problem, like you said, you need to make sure to contact YouTube about it so they can supposedly do something about it. I don't know what they're going to ban the person doing it. I don't know what they really did to prevent it from happening again. I'd like to know what they did. Because I'm assuming someone can figure out how to hack into it again or something. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And feel free to leave in the comments. I don't know, do you guys watch DSP? I do sometimes, but not very often. I don't know what your guys' opinions of him are. I know that there's a lot of people that don't like him, just despise him like completely. But anyway, I will see you guys later then. Bye.